The mouse is something you're going to be using every single day at your computer, so why not have a decent mouse, a good mouse that's going to allow you to customize it, add a lot more functionality to it, and probably just make your life a little bit easier. This is Soldier Knows Best. I'm going to be talking about a good mouse called the Logitech Performance Mouse MX. Now, this is the successor to the MX Revolution mouse, and both of these mice come from Logitech. And so it's a very nice, well-designed mouse that you can get for 99 bucks from Best Buy or any really major electronic outlet. But you probably would say 99 bucks, that's a lot of money to be spending on a mouse, but not really, because it definitely is worth it. But what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna do a side-by-side comparison between the old version of this mouse and the newer version today. So on the left-hand side, you have the Logitech MX Revolution. On the right-hand side, you have the Performance, the new one. You can see here from the top view, they look pretty much the same. They have the same type of curved design. As far as the feel in your hand, they feel almost the same. Now, the new one definitely on the side of the thumb grip, where actually your thumb goes, is actually a little bit bigger. So that, to me, I do have long fingers. That is more comfortable to me. But I think if you do have a relatively small hand, it will definitely still work fine. The bottom is pretty much not too much has changed. They moved around the sensor and all that good stuff, but everything else is pretty much the same. And from the side there, you can actually see the bulk of the new one. It's actually, like I said, it's a little bit more chunkier in the middle, but this is a good thing. That's definitely a good thing. There, I hold it backwards. All right, there's the back of the mouse. Looks still pretty much the same. Now, the front of the mouse, you can see with the new one, has a little port here, a little slot here. We can actually plug that in via USB, and while you're charging at the same time, you can be using your mouse. Now, the old one, you actually has a little docking cable. You actually had to put it in that cable, put it in that cradle, and leave it there. You couldn't use your mouse. But see on the side one of the new one, the thumb grip where your thumb goes, and there are a couple buttons on the side as well, is very well placed, very well designed. The old one does have a couple more buttons as far as that scroll wheel, which is actually 2 buttons and a scroll wheel as itself. They actually took that out of the new one, which I don't say I missed that much, but it's cool. But now I'm going to show you the USB receivers for this thing, and this is where it really shines. You can see the new one, the Performance, has a very small micro USB receiver. The other one has a pretty long one, and if you using it with your laptop or at an airport or something like that, that long one can get pretty much in the way. So it's good to have that micro receiver in there. You actually leave it in there when you put it in your bag, which is a plus. You don't have to worry about using it. But side by side, as far as design wise, the new one definitely sleeker, chrome accents, all that stuff. It looks better. But as far as feature wise, the only really main difference is that the new one doesn't feature the scroll wheel on the side by the thumb. But also a good feature that it does, as far as it features a hyper fast scroll wheel. We basically hit it once and it just spins rapidly. Now you can actually change that just by pressing this button right here above it, and now it'll function just like a regular mouse. You can go step by step, or I don't know how to say it, but step by step through it, and you press that button and you're right back to the hyper scrolling. But other than that, it's pretty much the same, except for one last thing, which makes this mouse a little bit better. It can track on virtually every surface. It can track on glass, so the glass you see is sitting on the table, it can actually track on that and actually track it on your computer. I have tested it, it works fine. The old one doesn't go anywhere. So I really like that, to be able to use this on all surfaces. And I think as far as feel, it feels a little bit better to me. It feels like a solid upgrade to me. So if you have the old one and you're satisfied with that one, money is tight, then you don't need to get the new one. But I think if you're out there in the market for a good mouse, the Performance mouse is definitely a good one. It's worth its money. It works on Mac and PC. It comes with customization software to customize each individual button. So say you're on the Mac, you can have one of the buttons do expose or spaces, and you can have the other buttons do anything else you want to. So it comes with software that works very well with it. So I try to give this a salute. I like this mouse a lot, and I recommend it. And this is Soldier Knows Best. I'd like to thank you for watching this video. I'll catch you later. Peace.